What it do, get people? Welcome back to KDTV. This is another episode of Street Facts. All right. Big U turned himself in today. Or at least that's what it looked like. He left a message for the world telling everybody to pray for him before we turn himself in. You know what I'm saying? We gonna learn this together. Got 2 videos here. If you haven't heard, there was an investigation that's been going on for the last few months. And it led to Rico charges being put on like 19 members of the Rolling 60s Crip gang. All right. The most notable names to come out of that indictment was Brick Baby, Loose Cannon, and of course, Big U. All right. So with that, let's just get into the news of it all so we can all have a better understanding of what's going on.
Right now at 11, a big announcement from federal authorities about the Rolling 60s neighborhood Crips gang in South LA. Detectives have arrested multiple people, and this morning they're still looking for others. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I'm Annabelle Sedano. Let's get right to it. We have live team coverage of this breaking news. NBC4's Michelle Vyas is in Westwood with more on the arrest. But let's get started with Alex Rozier. He was at that press conference and joins us live from downtown LA. Alex.
Yeah, they talked a lot about a number of people in this press conference, but the main focus was on a man named Eugene Henley. The feds say he committed a series of racketeering crimes, including extortion, human trafficking, fraud, and the murder of a rapper in 2021. But this same man, Eugene Henley, is known throughout the Los Angeles community. He's been involved with work.
Hey, man, the extortion, the racketeering, even the unaliving. I get that, but that human trafficking, wow. Boy.
Including youth charities, and the feds say he did it all to further his own criminal enterprise.
He has maintained the image of an entertainment industry entrepreneur running a music label and of somebody who gives back to the community here in Los Angeles, funding a South LA-based charity, developing options, which purports to help at-youth risk escape gang life and escape the perils of gangs in high-crime areas. The facts alleged in the complaint paint a very different picture. It is one of a murderer, a thief, a liar.
Eugene Henley, now considered a wanted fugitive. In the past, he's produced TV series. He has nearly 300,000 followers on Instagram, and he ran this charity. The feds say the charity received donations from celebrities, even government agencies, for what was described as charitable work. But the feds say he was still very involved in a much larger crime ring, and it wasn't just Henley that they're looking for. They've already made several arrests in connection with his alleged crimes. 4 people named in the criminal complaint are already in custody. The details of the alleged crimes were just released in dozens of pages of court documents that we are about to go through here. But the big headline right now is that Eugene Henley, a longtime self-proclaimed community activist, is now a fugitive. The FBI, among other agencies, looking for him and several other people involved in a much wider-ranging crime ring. We'll have details much later today on the NBC4 News beginning at 3 o'clock. But for now, reporting live, I'm Alex Rozier, NBC4 News.
Alex, thank you very much for that update. We're looking forward to it. All right, so let's go to NBC4's Michelle Vyas. She's live at the federal building in Westwood, where the defendants will be processed. Michelle.
That's right, Annabelle. Good morning. Right behind me, we have FBI agents and members of the Department of Justice here. This is where some of the members, the gang members from the Crips, were brought to be processed. We just saw likely one of them being driven away, who will likely be in court this afternoon. This is a big day. This is where they're processed. Many of them still need to be processed to face those federal charges. A big day, but big agents need the big get, a.k.a. Big U, Eugene Henley, now a fugitive. They think he's somewhere in Southern California, a self-proclaimed philanthropist and ringleader of the Rolling 60s Crip gang. Here's more on the arrest from Special Agent in charge.
4 of the 19 defendants were already in custody, and 10 defendants were taken into custody in the last 24 hours. And while we're still seeking the whereabouts of 5 individuals, 3 of whom we believe we will have in custody shortly, 2 defendants are considered fugitives. They are Eugene Henley Jr., also known as Big U, and Brian Mejia.
Big U, the Crip leader turned gang interventionist who ran mafia-like enterprises, according to the feds. Developing Options was his nonprofit charity that was touted as helping gang members get out of the gang life. As we look live here, again, this is the federal building. You see the tents, you see the agents. This is where some of those defendants, innocent until proven guilty, were brought here for processing. Some still need to be processed and make their way to court. Big U looking at extensive federal charges, including the murder of an aspiring rap musician, extortion, robbery, tax fraud, and human trafficking. Anyone who knows the whereabouts of Brian Mejia or Big U, Eugene Henley Jr., is asked to call the FBI.
Bro, I ain't gonna sit here and lie, bro. Bro, I'm be honest with you. That's one hell of a rap sheet, boy. That's one hell of a list of charges to have on over your head, boy. I ain't lying. Good Lord, boy. I'm gonna pray for you, Big U. Hey, I'm gonna pray for your family, man. All those involved, boy. Hey, man, this is one hell of a blow for the West Coast, man. Like, straight up. This should put everybody that's got something going on, you know, in the underworld. Like, this should this should be red flag. I mean, this should put everybody in DEFCON 1 at that point, or DEFCON 3, however the order go. You see what I'm saying? Like, seriously speaking, I'm telling you, bro, like, I've said it a million times, a few hundred times on this platform right here. What Bill Melf and Sin City Mafia did back in the Gap, it will never, ever be duplicated, bro. Like, they're not, the folks ain't letting it go down like that no more, period. And that list of charges right there, that's worse than just getting caught with work or being told on about the work. Like that right there. If all those allegations are true and the feds can make that stick, and we all know how the feds work, they're not coming unless they got it, period. They're not gonna show their hand unless they got it. Now, I ain't saying that it's not impossible to beat a Fed case, but the odds are very, very slim. I'm serious. So, it ain't looking good for your boy, man. It ain't looking good for your boy. Now, when I woke up, because I had I'm late jumping on this. I had a late interview that we jumped on live last night. So when I woke up and I jumped in the algorithm, I saw this.
This is my last video before I turn myself in. I'm with my family. Talk to my sons, I talk to everybody, man. I'm just going to deal with this fight, see what it is. I just want y'all to know, all this stuff is quagmire. Shit is all bullcrap. I just need y'all prayers. I need y'all to... I don't even know what to say. I'm 21 years, I've elevated my family, come back, sit in here and write and do what I need to do until I can come back home. People are supposed to help me, I hope you help me. If you ain't, you don't worry about it. A lot of stuff y'all hearing is straight trash. And I appreciate the love and I appreciate the people who've been helping me. I don't know. It's hard helping black people and not being hunted for doing it.
That was a bar. He said it's hard helping black people and not be hunted when doing it. And he might have a point. So he's saying that all these allegations are trash. You know what I mean? In America, we're innocent until proven guilty. Supposedly. You know what I mean? He's saying all these are trash, but that was a heavy bar in what he just said. Hard in helping black people and not be hunted for doing it.
First Street, it might be I don't know if it's to the right or the left.
Reach out to anybody who can help me, y'all.
You hear me?
Help my own family. Appreciate y'all. Go. I'm looking at this video as I come in to turn myself in, and I'm disheartened by the fact that they trying to say that I stole something from Developing Option, or I used Developing Option as a front. Developing Option paid my bills. They paid my house note. They paid the bills for my family, the money I made as an employee for Developing Option. I never mixed that with nothing. I didn't manipulate nobody. I didn't steal nothing. We did PPP loans. We did 2 loans. And that's it, just like everybody else did. I didn't use no fraud. I didn't give none of fake names. And one of them we was paying back and one they forgave. You know what I mean? And the other one we attempted for and they didn't give us nothing for it. I filed my taxes and them coming around telling me I was using Developing Option as a cover. Cover for what? None of that's gonna be true. None of that's gonna be true. The government putting this big ass picture and they gonna arrest 21 dudes, some dudes I don't even talk to. I don't even know nothing about. So how the hell you gonna lump me in with all them? But it's all the big picture though. It's all the big picture. Now I'm gonna be sitting in here, it's gonna be years out of my life. Then you going to get dudes who I don't even talk to. What they gonna say? You ruining people's lives. I heard it's over 21 people that's been arrested. This shit wrong. It is what it is. Church, just pray for me. Pray for me, pray for my family. And you look at what we did. You look at what I did. I've been home 21 years. It ain't over though. That's what it's not. Blessings. I'm looking at all these charges on the news. I'm headed back to LA. And then I'm looking at the people they arrested.
Hold on, I'm gonna say this, bro. It takes some kahunas to go turn yourself in, bro. I ain't gonna sit here and lie. Like, if I done already been locked up before, and I done been free 21 years, and then I get jammed up with something like this right here, innocent or guilty, bro, I don't know. I'll probably be on the flight somewhere. like, hey, I know you got plenty of partner with private jets, boy. I'll probably be on one. So, boy, I would have pulled a dead. I would have went out there with Russell Simmons, man. Like, boy. That's why it possibly is some credibility to what he's saying. Like, it's just a bunch of quagmire. It's a bunch of trash and things of that nature. Because to turn yourself in knowing that they got you, or they done got you red-handed, bro, that I don't know. I mean, again, I look at it and say, like, what are you supposed to do? Like, do you have enough money to run? You have enough money to stay off the radar for, the rest of your life type situation, man. If you don't, the best thing possibly would be is to turn yourself in, especially if you don't want, if you got money in, family members' accounts and things of that nature, and you don't want them to freeze your assets and things of that nature. Like, it's a lot of moving parts to this, but, boy, if I don't know, man, if I was being charged with all that, bro, like, I don't even want to think about it, because I know how long it's been for me to be out. I got out in 2004, so I done been out for 21 years. And just the thought of having to go back after all this time, at 44 years old, for me, ain't no way. Ain't no effing way.
How you gonna go arrest people that I don't even talk to? That's a built-in liar right there. You know what I mean? So, is that how they gonna work the case? Everybody know I don't fuck with Kenny. Everybody know I don't fuck with Brick Baby. So if you went to arrest certain dudes, and put them next to me, them is the dudes you gonna have to call themselves turning against me. Well, ain't no turning against me. I ain't going for that. You might as well go get 600 and Wack. These dudes been saying I did shit all year. So what they doing is, they go on the internet, and these dudes say that I did shit on the internet. Then when you say I did on the internet, they go investigate it. Now you raiding my houses, raiding my shops, raiding all this stuff, and talking about I'm committing crimes and covering up with Developing Option. What crimes am I committing to cover up with Developing Option? You know what I'm saying? I ain't committed no crimes. They covered nothing up with development option. Shit crazy. But this how they get you. They get one or two people to say something. Ain't gonna be no real evidence. Ain't gonna be no real nothing.
That's the craziest part.
It's gonna be a repeated thug. It's gonna be a bunch of people in jail for a bunch of different crimes that don't have nothing to do with me. They finna lump all of us up and say it's all the rolling 60s.
I'm being honest with you. That's one thing I hate about like a Rico Charges with, man. It don't take nothing but two people. One person to say you did, another person to come back and co-sign what you said. Really ain't gotta have no evidence, man. It just like, think about the word conspiracy. If I get up here and I start talking about the Anunnaki, y'all gonna say I'm talking about conspiracy theory. It's a conspiracy theory. I can't prove that it's true. And y'all gonna be like, man, there you go talking that conspiracy crap. Don't nobody wanna hear it, this, that, and the third. Well, what make that conspiracy different than a conspiracy of somebody just saying that you done did something and then somebody co-signing saying what you did? Make that make sense. But for that type of conspiracy, your ass can get 20 to life. Come on, has no one thought about that before? Again, you can get on the internet and delve into all kind of conspiracy theories. But the moment the feds want you on a conspiracy theory, you get 20 to life for it. Make it make sense, y'all. I ain't trying to pick no fight with law. I'm not. I'm just pointing that out. That just doesn't make sense to me. However, it is what it is.
Watch and see. We just seen it with Thug. I'm finna experience the same thing out here. I knew it was coming. Now they on there saying all this stuff to assassinate my character.
Crazy part is he just said he knew it was coming. He said he finna experience the same thing that Young Thug went through for 3 years. You see what I'm saying? He said he knew it was coming. Now that raises the question, is this a targeted effort to be lining up certain leaders and knowing, like, look at what happened to Thug. Thug at home right now. You see what I'm saying? So what did they go through all that for? And is this situation really another Young Thug trial situation? Because it's gonna go down 9 times out of 10 the same way. It's gonna be televised. We gonna be tuned in. Everybody gonna be tapped into the algorithm. You see what I'm saying? Is this situation that all over again?
All right, man, just pray for me. And again, they can do any one of us. It ain't nobody safe with these dudes. If these dudes feel they want you, how they going around talking about somebody's gonna raid my house before my house get raided? How they there with the police? And y'all sitting there following them. Everybody that's a part of them shows, and 100 shows, and all them shows, and y'all need to, everybody who following them, promoting them, anything. Y'all wrong. Y'all ain't black.
Shots fired. Shots fired. Shots fired. I said it. I've been saying it. I stand on my square. Some ain't right about them type of shows, man. Point blank, period. Ain't no way you can, I don't care what nobody say about where they get their information from. I used to live this life, bro. We live by a code down here in that great state. You can call us slow all you want to, but we done produced some of the heaviest folks this country has ever seen when it came to the streets, dog. We live by a code down here, and that code is silence. Ain't no way you can tell me 2 weeks before something happened like this that this is gonna happen, and I'm not gonna scratch my head and say, what? How did you get this information? Like, straight up, bro. And I ain't calling no name. He said it. He said enough himself, and he ain't through saying it. But I had to intervene because, boy, he spot on. Ain't no way, bro. Some ain't right in the water.
And y'all showing for our people. They can put charges against anybody.
Man, look, let me run that back
before my house get raided. All right, man, just pray for me. And again, they can do any one of us. It ain't nobody safe with these dudes. If these dudes feel they want you, how they going around talking about somebody's gonna raid my house before my house get raided? How they there with the police. And y'all sitting there following them. Everybody that's a part of them shows, and 100 shows, and all them shows, and y'all need to, everybody who following them, promoting them, anything. Y'all wrong. Y'all ain't black. And y'all show ain't for our people.
So who was at the house?
They can put charges against anybody.
Is he implying that maybe like Wack was at the house with the folks while this house was getting raided? Is that what he's implying right now? I'm serious. I would like to know. I mean, if you know, put it in the comments, put it in the chat, put it in the comments, because I would love to know, and I would love to see some footage of that. You see what I'm saying? But I get where he coming from, bro. I just ain't never been a fan of this internet detective shit. Excuse my language, but I've never been a fan of it, bro. Like, I'm serious. Like, speaking on content, speaking on the situation is one thing, but all these paperwork parties and heard through the grapevine that X, Y, and Z finna get busted and Rico charges are finna come. Like, how you get that information, man? What make you so special? The way you able to have plugs like that where you can get inside information like that, huh? Like, yo, come on, man. I'm just keeping it a bean, bro. Like, those shows are weird. There's a bunch of weirdos on here fussing at each other, cussing at each other, calling each other out their names. They stay 1,000 miles apart, but they call themselves exposing folks with paperwork and things of that nature. Like, man, come on, bro. What are we even talking about? Like I said, it's one thing to speak on the situation. It's something else to make that your whole life. You know what I mean? The folks, I don't know, man. I'm gonna digress from it, but that's just some weird shit to me. Always have been, always will be.
So this is gonna probably be my last video. I'm gonna go turn myself in to see what's going on.
Boy, Big U done said this shit. Big U done said they're gonna be his last video 6 videos ago. I know, boy. I feel their pain, boy. 'Cause he want to get it off his chest, bro. And ain't no telling when he'll have the option, the ability to speak again publicly. So he's trying to get it off his chest, but he might as well quit that. It's gonna be my last video. Yeah, we still got damn 5 more minutes to go, dog. I know.
Talking about I'm a fugitive, so they just raided all my houses. 600 was actually with the police when they raided my house.
Oh, okay. So that's who he said. 600 were with him. Okay. Not Wack, but 600 was with the feds when they raided his house. Boy, I wish I had a clues bomb. Cause boy, that's good, boy.
He's actually got video and footage of it, so y'all know what y'all dealing with. And I just want to say this to y'all. When they raided my houses and my property, it was asking about Wack. Wack, Loose Cannon, 600, and this internet stuff. All of y'all filed. All y'all who be sending shit around the internet, all y'all who be promoting and listening to what these niggas saying, all y'all giving these likes and hidden likes, all y'all supporting this. All y'all guilty of this fuck shit. If you had something against a black man, you should handle it with a black man in the streets. Wack said 100 times he was gonna take my contracts. He working with the FBI. The FBI went to the city 3 days in a row and told the city they didn't want nobody to give me no more money. They went to all the different celebrities and told all the different celebrities, don't give me no money, don't help me, don't do nothing for me. They going around scaring and intimidating everybody.
That man, just for the record, we gonna run this back, but just for the record, he said Wack 100 working with the FBI. He told the FBI to go down there into the city and not give Big U, I'm thinking that development options of LLC or whatnot, or 501(c), don't get them no more contracts. Boy, this is wild, man. Like, boy, I ain't lying. I don't blame Big U. I'll talk my shit too, OG, if I was in this situation. And I just said it, bro. This shit be weird to me on all them type of channels. That shit weird, bro.
Streets. Wack said 100 times he was gonna take my contracts. He working with the FBI. The FBI went to the city 3 days in a row and told the city they didn't want nobody to give me no more money. They went to all the different celebrities and told all the different celebrities, don't give me no money, don't help me, don't do nothing for me. They going around scaring and intimidating everybody. But y'all sitting it around getting people in trouble. Like y'all don't understand what the FBI do to black men who try to help their community. I ain't been nothing but a help to our community. But I guess it is what it is. This the price of being black and trying to help somebody, trying to help your community and do what you can. You just guilty because somebody else don't like you and then go on the internet and do what the fuck they want to and y'all gonna promote it. It's crazy. But I'm going to go turn myself in though. Cause I ain't did nothing.
Okay, OG.
The fact is, man, they done went to my house, kicked my houses in, bust my doors down, bust my windows. They calling my son at his football practice, threatening him. You know what I mean? These dudes tagging him. What kind of shit is this? But y'all gonna be rolling with these dudes. And I got this last thing to say. Wack said he was gonna destroy developing option, right? So who gonna replace developing option? Which one of you fuck niggas in the 60s gonna call yourself coming in? Because whoever try to come in, y'all the ones that's working with Wack. Believe that. So remove me to get me out the way for somebody else to come in who gonna cooperate. That's what the play is. That's what the whole play is.
Damn, boy.
I'm out. I'm gonna send y'all videos to put up all of it until they lock me up.
Hold on, let my mom tell you because she know everything. Hold on.
They find that shit under them nails. Who has grass? It ain't that long. It's almost over.
Yo, Wack, what's up with this screenshot that Traplo Ross sent me? Are you begging Big U not to kill you?
That's cap. That's an AI. That ain't me.
It's in the indictment. It's in the indictment that you were saying, don't do this. My wife, my kids in the car. Draws. Don't do this.
That's not a text message.
No, it was a real life conversation. Henley recounted to Victim 1 an incident in which Henley and the Rolling 60s gang members chased down Wack 100 attempting to hurt him. There's 15 to 20 N-words with us with hoodies tied down. I got my hoodie on all black tied down.
Are you saying Big U told the police this?
I believe they have like a recording of him doing this.
Yeah, that's on him, bro. That ain't me.
Why would somebody wear a wire and do that, though? Or how?
Ask him, nigga. Don't ask me. Shit. It says, who said that?
I mean, it says that this is from 2022 in June or early month before May.
That's him saying that shit, right?
It says, though,
gotta ask him.
It was like, okay.
Talk to me about what they say I said.
Okay, it was Big U telling somebody else, Victim 1, that they basically ran down on you and made you beg for...
Okay, so what you got to do, Adam? You got to ask that dummy why he did that.
Probably not going to be able to ask him anytime soon.
Said what he said. Get your facts right, Adam.
No, I'm just reading this. The Traplo Ross just sent me the screenshot, and I'm like, oh, man, shit,
listen,
Wack 100?
You got to ask that dummy. And I'm glad he said it like that. You right. I was scared for my life. I didn't do nothing.
Damn.
Great. I think you know the real story, Adam, but if he want to put the 10 on it like that, that's cool. Hey, you know what? I agree. That's how it happened.
Me on some wild shit on the internet.
Adam, you ain't stupid. That's the parking lot situation. If that was the case, you wouldn't have stopped. He know what stopped him, but if he's saying that's what stopped him, great. But that came out of his mouth, not mine, right?
This is wild, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, this is wild. Whew, boy. Shit, man. I don't know, bro. It's wild, man. And if this is the result of a feud between Wack and Big U, like, well, this internet shit dangerous, boy. Boy, God damn, what? Woo. Well, folks, put it in the comments. Tell me what you think. See what I'm saying? Like, all of this stuff is alleged. Everybody in this country is innocent until proven guilty. So we don't know if he's going to be proven guilty. When I say he, I'm talking about Big U. We don't know if Big U is going to be proven guilty or if these charges will actually stick. again, I know from my experience, I will knock on wood, haven't had no experience with the feds, ain't looking for no experience with the feds, but from what I've heard through others' experience, 9 times out of 10 when they come, they got everything they need. You know, they don't like to show their hands before that. So, you know, it's not looking good, number one. Number two, you know, I feel his sentiments as far as what he's saying as far as, you know, it seems like every time you get out here and try to help black people, they start hunting for you. And the sad part about it is, 9 times out of 10, it be your own people that do the hunting. All right, so I'm gonna get on out of here, man. More on this as this story develops. I'll be dropping videos about this situation. So do me a favor, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it. You know what I mean? But above all, please be safe, be productive, and be blessed. All right, I am Keith Daniel. This is KDTV, and this was another episode of Street Facts. Till we meet again, good people. Peace.